goes. Ready?
Ready?
In the air is Christopher Gray. 1 foot below him are 8 worms laid end to end. To the right of the worms is Mike Drake, Christopher's best friend.
4 foot and 10 inches. I bet you with another brick you could beat 5 feet.
That was very impressive, Christopher.
Thanks, Mrs. Stevens.
You boys haven't seen my little Stacey leave the house, have you?
Nope, I haven't seen her about much at all lately.
She has not been herself since she and Gabriel split up. Gosh, Christopher, are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, I better check on Stacey.
You sure you're all right? Maybe it's the heat. That'll be 25 cents.
The truth was that Christopher had been in love with Stacey for quite some time, and no amount of lemonade could cool his desire.
I love her, Mike, and no amount of lemonade can cool my desire.
Stacy's mom?
No, Stacey.
Oh.
Still have to pay
What are you
for
gonna
that.
do? You should act fast. The early bird catches the worm.
I don't know. I need to impress her.
Well, you heard what her mom said.
The jump?
Barry Flint feels like a bad father. He's done nothing for his son Johnny lately and strongly believes that Johnny loves his mother far more than he loves Barry. He has decided to take Johnny to town to buy him whatever he wants.
Johnny? Johnny,
Yeah?
get your shoes on. I'm taking you to town.
We set the ramp up outside our house. I will cycle back for my run-up and shout, "Ready?" as usual. We will then run up to the house and ring the doorbell. Then you will also shout, "Ready?" also as usual. Hopefully, just as Stacey opens the door, I'll be approaching the ramp. I will then soar through the air, clear the worms, and then she'll be, I don't know, in love with me.
I'll tell everyone to come so there's a big crowd. Overwhelm her.
This is stupid. I'm never gonna impress her jumping worms, Mike, even if it is 5 feet of them.
Some opportunity will present itself.
At that exact moment, Johnny Flint and his father bought a 5-foot ball python from the pet store.
Oh, God. Now why'd you gotta go and buy him a snake, Barry? You know he's gonna get bitten.
It's a constrictor. And Johnny's 12 years old now, Jocelyn. I think he can defend himself against a snake.
He could still get hurt.
Thanks, Pa. I'm off to show my friends. I love you.
I love you too, son.
It didn't matter that he had annoyed his wife. He had pleased his son. I love you. He savored those last words.
He's a good kid.
News about something like a serpent being bought travels fast in this neighborhood.
Does it bite?
Nah, it's a constrictor.
Ooh. How big is it?
As Johnny replied,
About 5 feet long and about 3 inches thick.
Christopher had a wonderful plan.
What did you just say?
Stacey would see. She would fall in love.
I said about 3 inches thick.
This was his opportunity presenting itself.
Johnny, I want to jump your snake on my bike. What'd be the use in jumping about 3 inches? Johnny, I want to jump your snake lengthways.
What if you die?
Christopher was prepared to die. Such was his passion.
He's not gonna die.
We all die someday.
Looking out the window of his home, Barry could see dark clouds forming in the distance.
Jocelyn? Jocelyn!
What?
Bring in the lawn chairs. There's a storm coming.
But his son loved him, and he was inside. He turned on the TV. His favorite show was on. Unbeknownst to him, he smiled for the last time.
Be careful with them. Okay, here goes.
Ready?
Out of the corner of his eye, Christopher saw Stacey's mom. Not Stacey answer the door. He hadn't thought of that. His heart sank, reducing the arc of his jump by several crucial degrees.
No! Cedric! Where is she?
That was very impressive again, Christopher.
Cedric, no.
I don't think she's
Wow.
here.
Where's Stacey?
I haven't seen her all day and the dog is gone. Maybe she's walking him down by the woods. You tell her I'm looking for her.
Cedric, no. Someone, help me.
Even over the sound of the TV, Barry heard his son's desperate plea. And though he'd never heard it before, he recognized the distant sound of 12-year-old ribs cracking under constrictive force. His wife had been right. He ran for his gun.
Stacey?
Hey, how'd the snake jump go?
Okay, you heard about it, huh?
I didn't want to watch in case you landed on top of it or something.
Oh,
What are you doing out here?
I wanted to tell you something.
Oh, okay.
Here, let me.
Suddenly, Christopher wished that Stacey was Stacey's mom. She'd been impressed. Right now, as Johnny was literally crushed by a 5-foot python, Christopher was coming to the crushing realization that if Stacey hadn't seen his jump, what he was about to say would amount to nothing. Right then, something amazing happened. Stacey's ex-boyfriend, Gabriel, like an angel, fell from the sky.
Shit. Oh, my ass. Hey, Stace, look at this. A perfectly zigzag-shaped branch. You ever see anything like it?
Oh no, I didn't bring an umbrella. We'd better go. What did you want to say, Christopher?
Your mom's looking for you.
Tell her she's with me.
Without really knowing why, he stopped outside the McPherson's place to watch their flag again. There it flew, just as it had that morning. On account of his day, he wanted to lower it to half-mast. Then, he watched their sprinkles that were on, even though it was raining. No wonder their grass was so green. Though he would never later admit it, he was sure he saw Stacey standing there, smiling, drenched in the mist.
Christopher? We're doing everything we can, man. What did she say?
I think she's back with Gabriel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Jocelyn. I thought I couldn't get my gun fast enough.
That's terrible.
You shouldn't have needed to get your gun if you had it. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Please, lady, give him room. At least you almost jumped a snake, though.
Yeah. Lengthways.
You still owe me 25 cents from earlier.
He was just a boy.